Hi, in this video we are going to talk about perfect squares and perfect cubes. When we say perfect squares, these are numbers that can be written as a product of two equal numbers. Two equal numbers, perfect square. So meaning, may isang number tayo na kung i-multiply natin sa kanyang sarili, dalawang beses, equals another number, and that another number is called perfect square. Example, yung number 25, we call it perfect square. Bakit? Kasi we have a number 5 that when we multiply it to itself twice, dalawang beses natin siyang i-multiply sa kanyang sarili, equals 25. Kasi 5 times 5 equals 25. Yung perfect square ay ang 25, hindi yung 5. Okay? Now, when we say perfect cube, it is a number that can be written as a product of three equal numbers. Example, yung number na 27, ang tawag natin sa kanya ay perfect cube kasi we have 3 na kung i-multiply natin sa kanyang sarili tatlong beses, 3 times 3 times 3 equals 27. So yung 27, tawag natin sa kanya ay perfect cube kasi 3 times 3 times 3 equals 27. Now, we have here a table that shows the perfect square and perfect cube of each number from 1 to 20. So, yung number 1, pag i-multiply natin sa kanyang sarili dalawang beses, that's 1 times 1, and we write it as 1 squared. 1 squared meaning 1 times 1, dalawang beses. So, that is 1 times 1. And that is equal to 1. Okay? Yung 1 naman, pag i-multiply natin tatlong beses sa kanyang sarili, that is 1 times 1 times 1. So, that's 1 cube. We write 1 cube. 3 ito ha. 1 cube. That is equal to 1. So, 1 times 1 times 1 equals 1. So, etong dalawang beses mo lang i-multiply sa kanyang sarili, we call that perfect square. Yung tatlong beses mo minultiply sa sarili, we call this a perfect cube. Sa number 2 naman, we have 2 times 2, or we write that as 2 squared, that is equal to 4. So, yung 4, ito yung perfect square. Yung perfect cube naman ay 8. Kasi ito yung 2 cube. Meaning ng 2 cube, 2 times 2 times 2. Tatlong beses mo i-multiply ang 2. Hindi 2 times 3 ha. Hindi ito 2 times 3. It's 2 times 2 times 2. Tatlong beses minultiply ang 2 sa kanyang sarili. So that is 8. So 8 is a perfect cube. And we have 3. 3 squared is 9. 3 cubed is 27. 4 squared is 16. 3 cubed is 64. 5 squared is 25. And 5 cubed is 125. 6 squared is 36. 6 cubed is 216. 7 squared is 49. 7 cubed is 343. 8 squared, again, meaning ng 8 squared, 8 times 8. And so that is 64. Ang 8 cubed naman, that's 8 times 8 times 8, that's 512. Ang 9 squared, 81. Ang 9 cubed, 729. Ang 10 squared, meaning 10 times 10, that's 100. Ang 10 cubed, 10 times 10 times 10, that's 1,000. And we also have 11 hanggang 20. So, yung 11 squared, 121. 11 cubed, that's 1,331. Now, if you have time, please memorize the perfect squares and the perfect cubes from 1 to 20. Okay? Or at least man lang yung 1 to 10. 1 to 10. So, ano naman yung square root of a number? It is a number that, when used as a factor 2 times, gives the original number. The symbol for square root is this one. Okay, so this is the symbol for square root. Example, yung square root of 4. Ang square root of 4, alam natin na ang 4 ay perfect square. So, ano ang square root ng 4? Ibig sabihin, maghahanap tayo ng number na kung i-multiply natin sa kanyang sarili ay magiging 4. And that is 2. Okay, bakit? Kasi 2 times 2 equals 4. Ang cube root of a number naman is denoted by this symbol. So we have here the small number 3, and we call that the index of the root. Index of the root. Cube root. Dito naman sa square root, walang number na nakalagay dito banda. Ibig sabihin, that's square root. Okay? So this is cube root. Now, ang cube root naman, if we have the cube root of 8, meaning maghahanap tayo ng isang number na kung 3 beses natin i-multiply sa kanyang sarili ay magiging 8. And that is 2. Okay, so the cube root of 8 is 2. Bakit? Kasi 2 times 2 times 2 equals 8. Example. Determine whether 81 is a perfect square or not. Perfect square ba ang 81? May number ba na kung i-multiply natin sa kanyang sarili 2 beses, ay magiging 81? Meron. So, the number 81 can be factored as 9 times 9. So, 9, minultiply natin sa kanyang sarili 2 beses, we write that as 9 squared. And that is 81. And so, therefore, 81 is a perfect square. Now, baliktarin natin. What is the square root of 81? What is the square root of 81? That is 9. Bakit? Kasi 9 times 9 equals 81. Another example. What is the cube root of 729? So, maghahanap tayo ng number na kung i-multiply natin sa kanyang sarili 3 beses. Bakit 3 beses? Kasi cube root. 3 beses ay magiging 729. Madali lang ito pag na-memorize ninyong table ng perfect squares at saka perfect cubes. Okay? So, ano yung number na kung i-multiply natin sa kanyang sarili 3 beses ay magiging 729? That is 9. So, 9 times 9, 81. 81 times 9, that's 729. Thus, the cube root of 729 equals 9. 729 is the perfect cube. Okay? 9 is the cube root. Okay? Sana maalala nyo yan. Now, a positive number has 2 square roots. The principal square root and the negative square root. In the number square root of 4, we give the principal square root, which is the positive square root. So, pag sinabing principal square root, meaning we are talking about the positive value. So, in this case, square root of 4 is 2. A negative square root is denoted with a negative symbol, such as the negative, and this one, the negative square root of 4. So, when we are asked to find the negative square root of 4, the value is negative 2. Okay, so we will learn more about negative numbers later on in this grade level. So the index tells us the root of the number. That's what I said earlier. So with the cube root, the index is 3. So the number, 4th root of 2, this one, the index is 4. So we read this as 4th root of 2. 4th root of 2. If there is no index like this one, walang number na nakasulat dito, automatic, that is square root.